What is up, guys? Matt back again. So today we are doing the final Christmas chocolate tin tier list, and the final one we're doing is Cadbury Zeros, which is actually the most recent one of all of them. Like Cadbury Zeros was the newest one that came out of all of them, even though it's still pretty old now. It's the most recent one. Um, so anyway, let's just get straight into it, shall we? So first one, 12. Very nice. I like a 12. Um, it's a pretty standard chocolate. It's just chocolate, just dairy milk chocolate, really, but in a sort of kind of aerated, flaky sort of way. It's okay. It's quite nice. I like a 12. I like a flake. Would I prefer a flake over a 12? Don't know. 12's just easier to eat than a flake, really. Next up is just regular dairy milk. Much like how I put it in the roses list, it's good. It's just dairy milk, bit plain really, but it's still good chocolate. I wouldn't pass it up if there's a bit of dairy milk going, fine, I'll have it. Um, yeah. Next up, Whisper. Excellent. I prefer it. I prefer Whisper over Twirl and dairy milk, to be honest. That is actually aerated or whatever you call it. Yeah, Whisper bars are quite nice. I just like them because they're a bit more. I don't know, they're just a bit more nicer, really. They're just more light because of the aeration in it. Whisper Gold. Oh, I really used to love a Whisper Gold. Like I remember when I was younger. Like we're talking over 10 years ago now. When Whisper Gold first came out, I think I was obsessed with them. Like I'd always run down the shop to buy some Whisper Gold bars. Absolutely loved them. Haven't had one in quite a while now, but I do. I've got some in the fridge actually. I just haven't eaten them. But yeah, Whisper Gold. If they swapped out Whisper for Whisper Gold, I'd be well happy with that in Heroes. They should do that. Even though we've already got a caramel option, I don't care. Just swap it out. Next up, Dairy Milk Caramel. Obviously, God tier. Um, it's it's just good. It's just good. Just lovely caramel. Love caramel really. Obviously, in 2 videos ago, the Golden Barrel from Roses, I ranked in God tier as well, and Galaxy Caramel in the last video also ranked in God tier. So all three of those caramel chocolates are amazing. In my opinion, I think the Golden Barrel is just slightly edges over the other two though, and I don't know why. Um, well, I know why. I definitely prefer the Golden Barrel and the Dairy Milk to the Galaxy Caramel, but like versus the Golden Barrel versus the Dairy Milk Caramel is a bit weird because it's both Cadbury's and it's both caramel, but the taste is slightly different and the texture is different. The the Roses one, the chocolate's a little bit thicker going round it, whereas the caramels in the just Dairy Milk Caramel is slightly. I think it's slightly thinner, but for some reason I like the extra little bit of thickness in the Gold Barrel, and I don't know why. I just think it's nicer. Anyway, fudge. I like fudge. Um, I don't like them as much as I used to, but I still think they're very good. Yeah, they're very good. I still like a fudge. Um, Next up is the Cadbury's cream egg twisted. I think they're called twisted. I like cream eggs. I didn't really used to like the twisted in the Heroes, but I've actually started liking it. I've started liking it a bit more over the past year or so. Excellent, very nice. I like it. I like the is it nougat? I think it's nougat. I think that's what it's called, or the filling, whatever it is very nice. Quite sweet, but it's nice. Nice ratio of chocolate with it. I probably prefer eating those to the actual cream eggs, to be honest. Probably quite an unpopular opinion, but yeah, I think I do. Next up, oh my god, I don't need to say anything now. I don't need to say anything about that. Next up, Dinky Decker. I don't mind a double decker, much like the Twix. So I think something is lost in the downsizing of a double decker to a Dinky Decker in the Heroes. Having said that, I still think it's good. I still like it. It's still okay. But it does lose something, and I don't know. I can't put my finger on why. And lastly is a crunchy. Again, I think it loses something being downsized, but I do prefer a crunchy over a double decker because I like honeycomb. Very good. Yeah, that's the list, guys. Overall, I think I'm actually kind of surprised here because in my previous ranking of the celebrations, I had two in God tier, which was the Snickers and the Galaxy Caramel. I think I had what? Did I have one in the excellent tier that was Milky Way, and then I had like a couple in the very good and good. Overall, I think Heroes is probably the winner. Um, there's when it comes to the celebrations, not really a fan of the Bounty or the Mars, or really the Malteser, or even the regular Galaxy or Twix, to be honest. Where the Milky Way, the Snickers, and the Galaxy Caramel in celebration are amazing, but Heroes has got Dairy Milk Caramel, Whisper, Cream Egg, and like Crunchy. And there's nothing wrong with a fudge or a twirl or a double decker or a regular dairy milk. It's just the eclair that I don't particularly like. It shouldn't be in there. It really shouldn't. The eclair shouldn't be in the Heroes. They should remove that. Put something else in there. Remove that and put in the Whisper Gold. Sort it out, and then there'd be nothing stopping Cadbury's Heroes. They'd be. I'd probably never buy any of the other Christmas ones again anyway. But if they put in like Whisper Gold instead of an eclair, I definitely would never buy any of the other ones over Heroes. So yeah. Now, full disclaimer for this video, I haven't had the Heroes. I didn't buy a carton, I didn't get a tub, so I haven't had them. But I know all of those chocolates anyway, so I didn't need to. So unfortunately, I can't give you a ratio of the chocolates for the Heroes. From what I can remember, I think the ratio in Cadbury's is reasonably decent. Usually they put too many fucking eclairs in, but that's typical in it. It's almost like every single one of these tins, there's like a least favourite, and the least favourite always seems to be the one that gets quite a lot in there. Don't know why. It's probably just a coincidence. I'm sure they're not doing it on purpose. But yeah, that was the last list, guys. Cadbury's Heroes comes out the winner. Celebrations is in second. out of Roses and Quality Street, I think I think Quality Street slightly edges out. No, I think Roses slightly edges out Quality Street purely because of the Golden Barrel and the Strawberry Dream. I think they saved the Roses because I do like the green triangle in Quality Street. I like the fudge and I like the caramel swirl, but the caramel in the Roses is so nice, and the Strawberry Dream in the Roses is so nice that they make up for what the rest of them are lacking. So, first place is Cadbury's Heroes, second place is Mars Celebrations, third place is Cadbury's Roses, and fourth place is Nestle Quality Street. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I plan to do more tier lists in the future. I quite enjoy doing these tier lists. I promise the next one's not going to be chocolate based. So yeah. Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So see you later, guys.